from the GOAT himself, Lionel Messi's decision to move to Inter Miami? For me, I don't think that he care about football anymore. It was like he achieved everything.
Yeah, he achieved everything.
It
So
was
why would he want to go and he has nothing to prove?
Yeah, because the way that I see it, Messi was like, I'm going to do this for my family.
Yeah. I mean, again, this might be controversial, but then I think players who went to the Saudi Arabia League or the MSL or
for a lot, they just signed. Who is that guy? I need to watch back. Fabrizio Romano's doing.
Santisesco Fofana, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, those kind of players, especially during those times. Remember that time where the Chinese Super League was a thing, very big thing, and then everyone went there. Falcao went there.
Carrasco,
Fellaini, everyone. Sorry. Oscar went there at his prime. At his prime. Not a wasted talent. I mean, for me, you play football at the same time. You are playing, because you love football, and then you play as a job. So why would you want to go to a league? Especially if you achieve everything as like Lionel Messi, for those who don't really achieve anything, it's a big question. But then for them to choose a league that pays better, why not? Like if you play in the Premier League, you play for not a small club, like probably a mid-table club like Southampton, Aston Villa, where there are little to no chance for you to achieve something great. Why wouldn't if you would jump to the opportunity if a big club comes to you, right, with bigger pay? Why is it a problem for them to jump to Saudi Arabian leagues on that pace? Like if Aston Villa, for instance, you get 20,000 per week, but you jump to Saudi Arabia, Arabian, you got like 100,000 per week. Why not?
But some of them might be thinking about legacy and
then again it's up to them. If you want to talk about legacy, it's always better to stay in the top 5 leagues.
Yeah, of course.
More fame, more opportunity for fame lah, I would say. Legacy and all. But then you're nearing your end of your career, especially the GOATs like Ronaldo and Messi, jumping ships to much lesser known leagues. It's okay because they achieve everything.
But just today, there's an interview. I'm not sure with who, but Ronaldo said that he's the reason that people's jumping ship to the Saudi League, which I partly agree, partly disagree. The part that I disagree is actually those clubs in Saudi Arabia put a lot of money on the table.
Yeah.
And it's one of the big factor. It's not Ronaldo's the only factor. No, I think the money's there.
I think if the factor for players coming to the Saudi Arabia is, if he say it's because of him, if the player is playing in the same team, probably yes. But then playing in the different team, you're just going there for money. It's not him. I think he's at his end of the career. I don't think he has to talk this nonsense things.
Talk this nonsense. You're going to get a lot of hate, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I'm a Manchester United fan.
Yeah,
I love him. I mean, even my email at that time was _Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So I admire him.
He was a phenomenon.
I admire him. I mean, I admire him. I admire Messi. Both great football players, like talented, like GOATs, like actual GOATs. But then for him to just talk nonsense at the end of his career, why would you want to talk shit about the club, like that's letting you play, that has nurtured you to become who you are today? I'm not saying that Manchester United is the reason that he is today, but it's one of the reasons.
It's like one of the earliest platforms. Even he performed on Porto, but my friend had this argument with Sporting Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon. Yeah. So one of my friends, I have this debate. Sporting Lisbon made Ronaldo. No, it's actually Manchester United. But I believe that Sporting Lisbon made it, and Manchester United give the platform for him to be the face of football at that particular time.
Yeah.
But
why? No, the thing is, I hate one thing about him is why would he tarnish his reputation as a legend of the club? You can just go out off the club gracefully. If you don't want to play, it's okay. Just go out of the club gracefully. You don't have to talk shit about the club, because for me, no one is bigger than the club.
Yeah.
And I support Manchester United through my life, and for him to do that is just shambles. You can just it's okay. I don't want to play for this club anymore. I just want to go to somewhere. Okay, we'll be okay with that. Why would you go? And oh my god, the epitome of my anger was when he did the interview with
Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan, that snake son of a bitch.
I'll say it well. Okay, first of all, as a neutral point, from a neutral point of view, yes, I've seen a lot of back and forth between Manchester United supporters and Ronaldo supporters. They are two different groups.
Why would you want to watch a football matches for one player? You support the team, not the player.
And tactical wise, I agree with whatever Eric
Ten Hag
has been doing, because he knows that the requirement to compete with the big boys, you see in the likes of Manchester City that defense from the start. Even I saw the one game when he started Phil Foden as a number 9.
Yeah.
You saw how that guy is running, pressing from the very first line, and then on the bench at that time they have like Gabriel Jesus, and then now they add Julian Alvarez. That guy pressed
Erling Haaland.
That guy pressed like crazy, and you couldn't be in a team. You could be probably if you have figure out Samantha. I mean, Tottenham figure out Samantha, like sit back and counter whatever, but it doesn't really work well. But that guy top 3, like let's say City, Liverpool, and Arsenal start following it, like starting to press from there, and it demands a lot from a 36, 37 years old Ronaldo at that time. And for me, that is the right decision, no matter who you are. Even Messi, I will never instruct Messi to play like that. But why is the, I don't know, it's just I want to say delusional, but the way that he said, and they bring this kind of argument, you disrespect him like this, you disrespect him like that. When Ten Hag and who's the Portugal's manager? I forgot his name.
Damn it.
Whatever. So when two managers on the highest level of football decide to bench Ronaldo, you need to listen. You need to look around. What happens?
There must be something.
Age. That's it.
Age is one thing, and then again,
and the meta has changed. The meta hasn't favored Ronaldo more, because Messi, when you know that he's not pressing, he's probably have
actually giving something. Yeah,
he's giving something on attack. He's giving something. Oh, I have defensive passes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Even his defense, you could argue with that. He's not. It's not. Nah, he's okay to not defend. It's all right, cool. But when you have Ronaldo there, when his specialty is, especially at the later stage of his age, he's a poacher. And it's okay being a poacher. It's okay.
Yeah.
Dimitar Berbatov made it so successful for being a poacher. And it's okay being a poacher. And being a poacher, and it's not enough when that's the only thing that you have. The goal is the only thing that you have to compete against Messi.
And then you have to respect the club. If the club wants to play a certain type of football, you have to, if you don't fit, then you don't have the chance and the rights to play. If you want to play dominant football, you have to run. You look at Liverpool's 2019-2020 season. That team is a heavy, well-oiled machine.
Tenacious.
Yeah, playing heavy metal football. If you want to play like dominant football, you have to run. And then for a certain manager, because Ronaldo wasn't brought by Ten Hag's request. He was brought by the previous manager. So Solskjaer. So he have to adapt. But then if he sees that this kind of player cannot fit into his type of style of play, why would he force? And then the player also doesn't want to change his type of play. Why would that be a problem? And you just go gracefully. That my main point is, you just have to go gracefully, because you don't fit. You don't have effort to change your style of play. You don't have the effort to actually listen to the coach. To play his style of football. Why would you just moan?
Some people look at this. Ronaldo have a lot of
ego.
They didn't put it that way. They put it this way. whenever he's rage, whenever he's like shouting, whenever he shows like an aggressive body language, they'll be like, that is the winning mentality. You know, Messi actually don't do that. Okay, and you show in one way or another. You know, and he's shouting and stuff, and it's okay because a lot of winners like Novak Djokovic also like smashing rackets. I know that it's frustrating, but the way that I disagree is like the way that he come out and say only the Premier League is better, and the others have lost its credibility, which subconsciously I took it as a jab to Real Madrid.
A jab to Messi too.
Yeah, because I tried to be neutral, but the way that I see it, the way that he said, I was like, get over it, man. Get over it. It's okay, but I mean, you could be the greatest of all time in front of your kids, in front of your family. You know, if Thierry Henry, he's the greatest of all time, probably in front of his kids. That's cool. It's okay, and just let it go. You know, that the opinion of people when Messi have won the World Cup, he's not the GOAT for winning the World Cup. You know, like the fans have this kind of war since so long. If Messi retired at 30 years old, I still think that he's the greatest of all time just by seeing and watching him playing, and the way is the point being is when Messi's won the World Cup, it was like that sealed the debate. But no, they keep coming. It's not a debate anymore. I think that in this stage it's kind of a troll. It's more of a
that's
troll.
Why for me, those who watch football to support just one player. Why? You watch football because it's a team game. So you support the team, not just the player. No one is ever bigger than the club. That's what I learned from Sir Alex Ferguson, the greatest manager of all time, not Pep, that fraud.